Well, you probably received it today. The fifth piece of the puzzle. Wonder if you figured it out yet, Lauren. No way. Well, maybe piece number 6 will help you out. Let's see. How about a foot and a leg? Oh, yeah, that should definitely help. I'm really sorry, Lauren, but this is the only way to keep you quiet. And now, a lovely lunch with Eric. Private dining room, just the two of us. I love you so much. Everything I do for you, Eric. Everything.
Well, this is the moment you've been waiting for, Brooke. This is no time for you to be losing faith.
I know, but the fact is, we're not sure who the father of this baby is. I mean, I guess we'll find out by the end of the day.
Look, we know that in all probability, the baby is Ridge's.
I wish I could be certain of it.
Well, I'm certain of it. I have a sister who has a lot of stake in this. And wherever she may be, I know that she's pulled all the strings to make sure this turns out the right way.
And the right way for me, and for my baby, and Ridge, and Eric, and Sheila. I mean, the right way for all of us is that Ridge turns out to be the father of my baby. That's the right way. That's what we all want. All of us.
No, Brooke. Not all of us.
Everything looks perfect.
Well, it was my pleasure, Doctor. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Heck, was that coming out of my office?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime?
Your chair, monsieur. And a little bubbly, non-alcoholic, because we both have a very long day ahead of us. And now I think we should have a toast.
Well, what should we toast to?
How about 2 daughters and sisters? Because, love, in all likelihood, you're going to have one by the end of this day. You know, this place is always like a dream to me.
Sweet, beautiful Sheila.
Well, I've never had lunch here before, so shall we start with a drink?
No, I think I'd like to start with a talk.
A talk.
I mean, that's why we're here, actually. I didn't think the office was appropriate.
For what?
For a discussion about you and me and our future together.
Stephanie, how did you get in here?
Well, I have a key.
Well, you can leave the key and you can get out.
I don't think so. Eric gave me that key. If and when Eric were to ask me to return it, I would. Hello, Karen.
Hello, Mrs. Forster.
I didn't realize that you two were such good friends.
Frightening thought, isn't it?
For Karen, it is. I'm sure she has absolutely no idea how manipulative you are.
Karen, have I been manipulative towards you?
Yes, you have. I can't imagine that Karen would have given Ridge that diary.
Brooke had nothing to do with it. Stephanie, I gave the diary to Ridge on my own.
Why?
What's the difference, Stephanie? It's Ridge's. Why shouldn't he have it? He was married to Caroline.
Because that was 2.5 years ago, and he's remarried now, and he's gotten on with his life.
Ever the smothering, overly protective mother.
Ever the grasping, manipulative little valley girl.
Careful, Stephanie. Your feathers are ruffling.
Well, I'm gonna go to work.
Yes, I think you should go to work. But let me give you a little advice before you do. If you want to make inroads in the Forrester family, you've chosen the wrong path. On the other hand, if you want to be involved in some of our family tragedies, then believe me, you've chosen the right friend. Because she's responsible for most of the tragedies in this family.
Well, I'm gonna get going.
Goodbye, Karen.
Let me walk you to the door. Thanks for coming by. Look, I'll call you later, okay? Stephanie, I resent this. I'm developing a wonderful relationship with Karen. How dare you interfere?
You don't know how to be friends with anyone. The only thing that you have in life is accomplices. And I'm gonna make damn sure that Karen Spencer doesn't end up as an accomplice of yours.
We're toasting to Brooke's little girl.
And a lovely little girl she is.
It's coming dangerously close to falling into the category of overcompensating.
No? I'm just acknowledging a man who's tackled a horribly dire moment in his life without ever once letting it affect his marriage. And to let that man know how much I love and appreciate him for that.
I could say the exact same thing about you.
Then maybe we should toast each other. Me for surviving and you for making that possible. I want you to know that whatever this day brings is going to be okay for me.
Really?
Yes, really. If the baby is yours, we'll treat her as ours. And if it turns out that the baby is Eric's, well...
Now, if you say you would be disappointed, I'll know you're overcompensating.
Sheila, I'm going to be very straightforward.
Well, I wouldn't want it any other way.
I know you wouldn't. You and I have to be honest with one another. Above all else, especially now.
I'm not sure I want to hear it.
Sheila, you have to hear it. You and I have to face realities. And one of those realities is that I may be a father again very soon.
No one is ducking that, least of all me.
But there are other implications, Sheila, I think, that maybe we've been ignoring.
What? What implications?
The effect all this is going to have on my relationship with Brooke.
Eric, we've already talked about that. Your marriage is over. How many times have you said that yourself?
Many times, Sheila. But there's been a change.
What do you feel? Feelings toward Brooke have changed?
What I'm saying is that Brooke and I share a child, possibly two. Sheila, if it turns out that this little baby girl is mine, then Brooke and I share a 3-year-old and a newborn. Now, that cannot be ignored.
Brooke seems to be able to ignore it, so why can't you?
Brooke is pinning all her hopes on Ridge being the father of this baby, and maybe he is. But if he isn't, if I'm the father of this child, then Brooke is going to have to reconsider.
Consider what?
Her obligation to our little family. And whether or not this is the time to end it.
Have you seen Brooke today?
No, she didn't come in.
Is she sick?
Nope. Just home bonding with the child, I guess.
Well, I suppose you'll be doing some of that very soon. Depending on how the test results turn out.
Yeah, I guess it will.
Ridge, it's okay. You don't have to make it sound like it's a chore. I know that you would love nothing more than to be the father of this little baby girl. But I do have to be honest. I hope you're not.
This has really been lovely, Stephanie. Look, I have to get out of here, so I need you to leave.
What about the baby?
If you think for a moment that I would ever leave my baby with you...
Please. If it's Ridge's, do you think that I'm not going to spend time with it? For that matter, you think I'm not going to spend time with the baby, whether it's Ridge's or Eric's? I mean, everyone's agreed that baby needs a positive female role model, and it isn't you. I'm going to call the hospital. I want to find out when the test results are coming in.
The test results are in.
They are?
Yes, they are.
Why didn't you say something?
Because it doesn't involve you. Nothing involves you when it comes to my child. And I intend to keep it that way.
Eric, are you saying that if this child turns out to be yours, that you and Brooke might reconcile?
For the sake of the children, yes. I think eventually Brooke would agree, too, if the child turns out to be mine. Sheila, there are certain obligations in life that take precedence over everything else.
No, over the love that we feel for each other, no. I don't accept it.
Sheila, I could not be happy if I ignored my obligations to these children.
Your obligation does not include staying married to Brooke.
Listen to me. I'm not doing this to hurt you.
This is the
I'm not
oldest
saying-
mistake in the book, Eric. Staying married because of the children. They don't get anything out of this.
If Brooke and I had a hostile relationship, I would agree with you, but we don't.
What, are you telling me that you love her?
Don't put words in my mouth.
No, Eric, I want to know. Because if you're trying to let me down easy, this isn't easy. God, this hurts. And I'm scared.
I'm not trying to let you down.
Well, then is Brooke the one you love?
Sheila, stop. I love you. I love you. But even that does not overshadow what I owe these children. I'm indebted to them. I owe them a family if I can possibly give it to them. And it is possible. Sheila, if I didn't feel this way, I wouldn't be the man you want to be involved with. I wouldn't be a man at all. I'd be some kind of coward.
Then I can only hope, Eric. God, I can only pray that you're not the father.
Excuse me, Mr. Forrester.
Yeah.
There's a phone call for you. It's urgent.
Thank you, Andre. Yes, hello.
Eric, it's me.
Hello, Brooke. What is it?
The test results are in. Tracy Peters called. She wants us to see her in her office.
I'll be right there. You need a ride?
No, I'll drive.
Your car's being serviced.
That's right. I'll take a cab or something. I'll meet you at the hospital, okay?
All right. I have to go.
To find out if you're gonna be a daddy.
I'll call you from the hospital. Unless. You want to go with me?
Thank you.
I keep wanting to believe that this isn't going to be difficult.
Hasn't been so far.
Maybe we haven't allowed ourselves enough time to think about what this truly means.
Rich Forrester.
Well, it's moment of truth time.
The test results are in. Where do we meet you and when?
Dr. Peters' office. Right away.
I'll meet you there. No more waiting.
Why don't I find that comforting?
There. Everybody's alerted.
Do you need a ride to the hospital?
With you?
Well, it's either that or walk.
I'll take a cab.
Fine. I'm on my way over there.
Stephanie, you're not going over there.
Excuse me? This is my family, and I intend to be a part of this.
Okay, fine. But I want you to promise me something. When you find out that Ridge is the father, please don't go making some big, ugly scene.
Oh, Brooke, please, I wouldn't think of making promises to you about anything. The world isn't that wacky.
All right. Please, let's not argue. Let's just go over there.
You want to ride with me?
Yes, I'm riding with you.
Why did you change your mind?
Because we're about to find out that your son gave me a daughter. So I think we should learn to get along. After all...
Oh, stop this, please. This is enough.
I really love him, Stephanie. I have loved your son for years. And finally, Ridge is going to be mine.